Today I'm going to show you how to get the perfect foundation that will last all day long. The summer months will be coming up for most of you soon. I know for me here in Texas, we are already into the triple digits and we'll be hitting 100 degrees tomorrow. I have oily skin, and if any of you have oily skin, you know that it can be pretty tough to have your makeup last all day, your foundation last all day. So today I'm going to give you some tips and a little bit of tools that'll help you out and help your foundation to last a little bit longer, especially if you live in a warmer climate that has a lot of heat, humidity. This will be a great video for you. Now to start, you want to make sure that you have a clean face and a nicely moisturized face. If you do have oily skin, make sure that you do use products that are oil-free, cleansers that are oil-free, moisturizers that are oil-free, and any kind of lotions that will help to mattify and control the oil. Now, my face is already done. The next step that you want to do is apply an oil-free primer if you have oily skin. I like using LANCOME's La Base Pro. This is oil-free and it is for all skin types. So you can use this if you have dry skin, if you have combination skin, and if you have oily skin. This is what I prefer. Now there are a lot of different primers out there on the market. My suggestion to you is to try a couple of out, whether it be drugstore or high-end, and see what works for you, because not every primer works for everyone. Now I'm taking a pea size of that primer and a foundation brush, and I'm going to focus this on to my T-zone. This is really great to help your foundation to last longer, as well as minimize any pores or fine lines. So I'm just going to apply it here, starting on my T-zone. And this is where I have most of my visible pores. Once you have your primer applied, then you want to apply your foundation. Now, I do suggest that you find a long-wearing, medium to full cover foundation. If you have oily skin like myself, also make sure that it is oil-free. The foundation that I am using today is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. What I love about this foundation is that it is medium to full coverage, it lasts a long time, and it is oil-free. If you are wanting a drugstore equivalent, go out. There are so many different drugstore brands as well as high-end. One that I can suggest for you all is the Revlon Color Stay, and they have it in for different skin types. So if you're oily, make sure that you pick up the correct one that is for oily to combination skin. To help my foundation last a long time, I like to buff it into the skin with a stippling brush or a foundation brush. And the two brushes that I like are the Sigma Angled Top Kabuki brush, and this is the F84 brush. And I also like the MAC 130 brush, and this is what that looks like. So today I'm going to be using my Sigma Angled Top F84 brush to apply my foundation. And now I'm just buffing this into the skin. When you buff a foundation into the skin, it will last a lot longer versus applying with your fingers. And when you have a foundation that is oil-free and water-based, you don't want to use a sponge, because a sponge is better for foundations that have oil in them. So if you are using a water-based, oil-free foundation like I am, it's better to apply it with a foundation brush. Now that you have your foundation applied, I am going to show you an awesome trick that is also going to help your foundation to last all day. And you want to do this before you apply your setting powder. And I find that this works the best. Take a 1 ply of toilet paper, about 3 sheets. I find that this is perfect for your whole entire face. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this and lightly press it over your foundation like so, especially in the T-zone. Lightly press. And as you can see, none of the foundation came off on the toilet paper. What this is going to do is help to absorb most of the oils that are on your face, and it's going to help your foundation last a lot longer. Now you want to take a setting powder to set all of your foundation. I am using the Estee Lauder Double Matte Oil-Free Pressed Powder, or Oil Control Pressed Powder. Now you can use any type of powder that works for you, and the best way to apply this to help with oil control and help your makeup stay on longer is with a puff. So I am going to apply it with that right now, and you just want to pat this on to your skin, especially in your T-zone. And I'm patting it so it does not disturb the foundation. Now I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and show you one last step that will help your foundation and your makeup to last all day long. Now I have my full face of makeup, and today I decided to go with lighter makeup, a more natural look. And the last step to help not only your foundation last long, but your makeup last as well, is to use the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, and this is just a little travel size that I have. You can also pick up a full size at either Sephora, Ulta, or at urbandecay.com. And what I find with this, it will help your makeup to last between 12 and 16 hours, and it stands the test of time. Let me tell you, I have used it in a nightclub. I sprayed it on before I left, went out, came back home, and my makeup looked exactly the same as it did when I first left my house. So what you want to do is you want to spray it 2 to 3 times over your face, and you want to hold it away from your face. And what I like to do on myself and on clients is I like to spray it in like a cross kind of shape. That way it goes all over the face. So I'm going to do that right now. So that concludes my video on how to make your foundation last longer. I hope that these tips help a lot of you, especially those of you who live in hotter or more humid climates. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on my next how-to video.